Today I'm gonna have a really quick showcase for you guys, something I'm pretty excited that I've been working on the past few months months for. So I'm sure many of you have seen the trade hall build that I've been working hard on. I did already finish building it on survival, by the way, so I will be releasing a video for that sometime in the future. I was gonna say near future, but if I'm being completely honest, is that it's gonna take at least a week or two from whenever this is released. But I wanted to add a elevator to the build. If you guys notice, we have a gold farm as well as an iron farm hooked up to the trade hall. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna want a vault in order to store all of the materials gathered from that. And in the same, I also want to have like I think a black market would be cool in the bottom. Basically, what's going on, I'm hosting a server and I invite new players, but I don't want those new players to have access to things like the vault, or if we're selling elytras out in the open, I don't want people to stock them up and then new players who aren't as trusted as others can just join and have access to those day one. So I think it would be pretty cool to hide those behind lock and key. So there's two ways you can actually use this elevator, or I guess we could get started with this button. I'm sure many of you want to press it as much as I do. What this button does is it calls the elevator to whatever floor you're on, and this button is also present in all of the other floors. So if I were to call it to the floor directly beneath us, you guys will notice that the doors will close after it does a little bit of processing, and then it sends it down to that floor. And in the same sense, if you're up here and you want to get down to the vault, somebody just finished using the elevator, you have access to pressing the button and then sending the elevator up to you. I made this with, it's a multi-floor elevator, but I made it with multiple players in mind. So that way, it can go back and forth, up and down, and then people can spam the button all they want, but it's not going to mess up anything with the redstone or anything like that. It only ever processes one movement at a time, meaning that it's spam proof. And finally getting to the keypad combination lock here. I don't remember exactly who came up with this, or it was based off of a video, and I do have a video on my channel if you guys want to go check it out. I go more in depth on this, how I came across this keypad concept, and then I adapted it to the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. Also, by the way, excuse the fact that I'm not editing this. My PC's been pooping itself. Anyways, so what's going on here is to input a digit, you take out a book and then place it back in. That inputs a 5, for example, a 3 here, a 7, a 9, a 0. I could technically make use of these two down here and make it like an asterisk and a pound symbol, but I don't really care for that. I just wanted the digits themselves. And then, the digits can also correspond to letters, so A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, I think, or something like that. However, we've all seen the keypads before. So the way these things work is you need the correct combination in order to make the elevator actually move down to the floors. Right now, for demonstration purposes, I have them set on very simple codes. I just have it 321 654 and then 780. I made it 0 instead of 7 just so I can display that the 0 actually works. So it goes the first floor, the second floor, and then the third floor. Let's go ahead and go down to the third floor, which is just going down one floor. You guys will notice that the elevator processes that, and then you're gonna make your way down to whatever floor the combination corresponds to. You can do your shopping or grabbing stuff out of the vault or whatever you're gonna do, and then you can decide to go back up to the uh, library's main floor. Once you arrive there, you can get out and do what you will, or if you want to go down to the other floors. Now, this is pretty cool, but I decided I would take it a step further. You guys will notice I'm holding the trial key here, and I thought, I'm kind of lazy, and I don't want to have to give people the code or remember the codes every time for whenever I want to make it down to a different floor. So I found that you can actually hide inputs in the walls using a stair trick, and I'll go ahead and show you guys this here now. If you have a stair like this and then another stair like that, you'll notice that this corner right here that connects the two stairs acts as a ghost block. So if you have something behind it, you can actually access it. So if we, you guys can see there, I can access the hopper. So using the new pottery pots or whatever, you can throw a trial key inside of a pot, and I have it hooked up to a item filter, which makes it even stronger because you can name these whatever you want. So that means that they not only need the specific item that you have inside of the pots, but you also need the specific name. So I can give away keys to different players that I trust on the server, and this unveils a selector panel, which removes having again to remember the different codes. You can just select the floor that you want to make your way down to. Right now, I just have it for floor 1, 2, and 3, but eventually it's gonna be the vault, the black market, and a third floor that I haven't quite decided the name on yet. And you guys will notice that it returns the key to the player before they even enter the elevator. So let's say I want to go down to the third floor because it's the closest. We can walk inside, and you'll notice that it sends you down to that corresponding floor. Super excited to build this on survival. I'm really looking forward. Well, I mean, not the building part itself, but to have it operational, I am very excited for. And this is why the showcase of the trade hall is going to take so long. Excuse me. Because I decided to add in this, and then I also have to design and then build the vaults as well as the black market, and then whatever that third floor is going to be, if I add that third floor, that is. But yeah, super excited. I just thought I'd show you guys this real quick. I just got finished working on this. Let's wait for our key, walk inside, and then we can make our way down. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see me make a tutorial on this, it's gonna take a little bit of convincing because there's a lot of things going on. I can give you guys a tutorial on the elevator by itself. If we strip it of the combination lock as well as like the key override or master key, you guys will notice that it's actually a fairly elegant system. This is based off of Tomco's design, and all I did was I made it spam proof by well, I have a video out there if you guys want to know how I made it spam proof, but I could give you guys a tutorial on this, and then later on in the future, after that, I can show you guys how to implement the combination keypad lock, and then after that I can add on to that how to build the key override if you guys would like that to be shown. I'm super happy with this. I think this is really fun to just sit here and keep keep setting that off. And the cool thing too is that the keys arrive outside of the elevator door, so you never have to really worry about losing your key, even if you haven't called the elevator to this floor. Super nice. I'm pretty happy with this where it's turned out. But yeah, like I said, if you guys enjoyed all those things, comment section. In case I never see your beautiful faces again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your lives. Until next time, it's Zombie.